welcome, guys. Welcome. It's your girl, First Lady Davidson, aka FLD. Yes, First Lady Davidson. Welcome, guys. Welcome to another session of Sizzling Saturday. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Yes. Come on in, guys. Oh my gosh, it's Saturday. How's your day going so far, guys? How has the work week gone? I mean, right now it is raining in New York, so I'm just indoors right now, ready to get started with you, my peoples. I hope you guys are staying dry. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. Yes, your girl, First Lady Davidson, is here. So welcome. And make sure as soon as you come on in, you have subscribed to the channel. If you haven't done so, what are you waiting for? Please double tap on that screen, like up the live, or click the three buttons at the side and give me a thumbs up. But remember to subscribe to the channel, please and thank you. Karen Flores, hi, how are you? Cecile Johnson, hey sis, big up yourself, big up. Dominique James, my moderator, how are you, sister? Big up yourself. D223, all right. Marisol, hi Marisol. All right, so again, for all my new watchers, all the newcomers, please make sure that you like up the live. Double tap on that screen. You see what my moderator said? She says, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me pin her message right there. So again, as you come on in, please like, share, and subscribe. Hi, Team KFM, Nasik Band, big up yourself. Thank you for joining the live. So again, remember guys, so please double tap on the screen. Give me a thumbs up. A lot of you guys are in here, but you're not liking up the live, guys. Give me a thumbs up. It's free, guys. It is free. Welcome to Sizzling Saturday. And you know, with Sizzling Saturday, guys, you have to come with your drink. What are you guys drinking? What are you drinking? I'm just drinking lemonade, guys. Lemonade. Some good old lemonade, but you can drink whatever it is that you want to drink. You know, I'm not going to promote drinking liquor, but whatever it is, it's Saturday, whatever you want to drink, or you can drink water, whatever is tea, but stay hydrated, right? Stay hydrated. Again, double tap on that screen. Okay, Dominique says she's drinking Grace coconut water. So Dominique was in Jamaica, yes, or a nice little clean look about Talawa, Jamaica, the West Indies. So I know say Dominique don't show up and we know. Big up yourself, sis. Big up yourself. Let's see. Yes, Cecile, my sister says, please press the like button as you come on in. Again, double tap on that screen, guys, and call your friends over. Tell them that First Lady Davidson is here live on Sizzling Saturday. Please remember to share the live, guys. Share the live. So guys, today our topic for the day is, so last week we were talking about relationship, right? Like how many cheats would you give your partner? Okay, so that was an interesting topic. I mean, people gave their little perspectives. You know, people were saying that they would allow some cheats because, you know, in relationships, things happen, right, between man and woman. Some relationships may have some type of infidelity or, you know, type of betrayal where you may need to, you know, forgive your man or your woman. And some people said that, you know, it's a no-no. Once you cheat, that's it, you're out. While others say they will give maybe one pass, right? I mean, it's not really far-fetched because things happen sometimes, right? So it all depends on the individual, what they will accept or tolerate. A lot of these men, they want to dish it, but they can't take it. So they may want to cheat some of them and hope that you'll forgive them and take them back, right? So this is why some of the ladies send maybe one cheat pass or two, but I mean, it's a deal breaker for a lot of us too, because what are we trying to tell these men? That they can do whatever and then we'll still take them back? Again, to each their own. Anyway, guys, so today's topic, you know, we deal with real life topics here, right? About everyday situations that we can all relate to, right? You were not here, Karen. Well, you're here today. So yes, you can go back and rewatch the live, you know, from last week or any of my content that is on my page. So today's topic, guys, we're going to talk about trust and forgiveness. So for those of us who may, you know, we have to deal with some type of forgiveness and trust in our everyday lives, right? So trust and forgiveness in relationships. Can a relationship truly, right, truly recover after betrayal? So again, can someone type it up in the chat for me? Trust and forgiveness in relationships. Can a relationship truly recover after betrayal? So that's our topic for tonight. Aaron Barkley says, good night, beautiful. Hi, good night, Aaron. Thank you for joining the live. Please, again, guys, as you come on in, double tap on the screen, like up the live. So again, that's what we're going to be discussing in the chat. You know how we do it here, right on First Lady Davidson. We have our nice, clean, interactive discussions in the chat. And, you know, we're going with the self, yeah. So again, trust and forgiveness in relationships. Can a relationship truly recover after a betrayal? And we're going to explore, guys, the difference between forgetting and forgiveness, right? All right, so let's talk about betrayal first of all, right? And betrayal, so it doesn't have to necessarily deal with cheating, right? It can be betrayal in any type of a form in a relationship, right? Betrayal where that trust is being broken, and of course there comes that time where you'll have to either you work on rebuilding that trust, or sometimes you may need to walk away, right, guys? So let's discuss it. So, yes, so thank you, Dominique, for typing in the chat. Let's see, trust and relationship. And for relationship, can you truly recover? So I'm going to pin that for you guys, so you guys can see that in right up top there. So again, like up the live, guys. Like up the live. Double tap on the screen. Double tap. Double tap. You have to double tap in the middle of your screen to give me a thumbs up. So what do you guys think, right? Once a trust has been broken in a relationship, do you think that the two partners can recover from that trust being broken? Can there truly be a recovery state where the partners, they work together and they try to figure it out, right? Because things happen, whether it's cheating, whether it's lies being told, whether there's some emotional breakdown that happens in that relationship. Do you think that that relationship can recover when that trust has been broken? Please let me know in the chat. Hi, Nation and Henry. Hi, sis. Big up, big up, big up. Big up yourself. So, guys, for those just coming in, our topic is pinned up top there. my moderator, Dominique James. She has pinned the topic, so it's right up top. You can see what we'll be discussing. Okay, Aaron Barkley says, very good topic. Thank you, Aaron. Yes, because these are everyday situations, so they're relatable with everyone, right? In society, all of us. Hi, Jeanette Johnson. Big up yourself, sis. Thank you for joining First Lady Davidson's live. Big up, big up, big up. Let's see. I hope I'm not missing anyone. Nation says happy Saturday, First Lady Davidson and everyone. All right. So Aaron says it will always be a hindrance in a relationship. So you're saying no, Aaron. I saw that you said no up top. Karen says maybe. Nation says, no, I don't think so. Can you guys elaborate? Why don't you think? Nation, why don't you think a relationship can truly recover after betrayal? Hi, Lucy. Hi. Thank you for joining the live. Remember to give me a thumbs up, guys, and share the live so others can join in our discussion here on Sizzling Saturday. Remember to come with your drink. Dominique's drinking Grace coconut water. What are you guys drinking? I'm drinking lemonade. Some good old lemonade. Yes. So, hi, AG. Hi. Thank you for those heart. 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 So, some of you, you guys are so tough. So, you guys haven't been betrayed at all in your relationships, or you haven't betrayed your relationship in any way, shape, or form, where you may need some type of forgiveness from your partner, or especially if you're in a marriage, right? Some of the times you can't just walk away, or you'll fight more if you're in a long-term relationship or a marriage. You guys, it's just one and done, and that's it. So Dominique says, please remember to like up the live, double tap on the screen, or click on the three dots to your right in your upper right hand corner, or the lower left hand. You'll see the thumbs up sign. You just give me a thumbs up. Okay, Nation says, I don't know about anyone else, but I don't play games, so therefore, heck no. Okay, so Karen Flores said, maybe I can, Miss Davidson. Hi, PLJ Happy. She says, good night, beautiful First Lady. Hi, sis. How are you? Good night. Lucy says, when trust is broken, there will always be doubt in my mind. Yes, that's good. That's a good point that you made, Lucy. Very good point. AG says, I finally catch one of your live. Well, I'm grateful. I'm thankful that you caught the live and not right afterwards. So big up yourself, guys, for those who are here. So remember to like up the live, share me out, guys. Call your friends over, tell them to come on over. All right. Wow, you guys are a tough bunch. I want to say no. Okay, so I think, right, if there is any type of an issue of betrayal, first of all, you and your partner will definitely need to sit down and have a serious conversation, right? A very serious conversation. Can this betrayal, can this trust be rebuilt, right? Is what your partner, whatever your partner did, can you forgive them? So the big thing is about forgiving and forgetting. Forgiving versus forgetting, right? Let's talk about that. Forgiving versus forgetting. Or maybe you don't want to do either of that and you just want to walk away. Like most of you said, your guys are saying, heck no, hell no. Let me see if I missed anyone. Oh, hi, Janice. Big up yourself, sis. Janice Sharon Shaw. Hi, sis. So thank you for joining the live. Good evening, First Lady Davidson and everyone. Cecile Johnson says, yes, I will forgive. Yes, there is room for forgiveness, right, guys? It depends on the situation. Even those very severe ones. right? But it's going to take a lot, right? You guys will have to have some deep conversation about this broken trust. Do you want to work on forgiving? You may need to really sit down and communicate whether you want to work this out, right? This type of betrayal. So you may need some type of a counseling, right? Especially if it's a serious betrayal. For example, if the person cheated on you or something serious in that case, you may need some outside intervention or some outside help, right, to come and speak with you guys. Professional help, right? When you don't bother go run to your friends, because you know, ladies, you like to run out to your friends, your girlfriends, or people who are close to you, and they may want to give their little input. But at the end of the day, you have to live with this person, right? And whether you guys decide to forgive the person, then you know that your friend or whomever, they may feel awkward, right? Say, for example, you tell your friend and you tell your friends, very upset, of course, because they're looking out for you. They become upset with your partner, start showing bad face or whatever, or they might advise you to leave your partner, but your partner that's on having a little pillow talk after, and y'all all goes well and you guys are doing okay after that, and then what happens? Your friend feel like crap, feel weird, feel awkward. So it's best if you go seek that professional advice outside of your friendships, right? Keep it separate. But yeah, so I think the main thing is that forgiveness versus forgetting. Can you forget that betrayal, or should you even forget that betrayal? So say, for example, you decide to give it a chance, right? That betrayal that your partner bestowed upon you. Of course, you're angry, you're upset. There are a lot of emotions, right? And then you have to seek within yourself, do I want to forgive this person? Is it worth it? Right? So these are conversations that you have to have with yourself. Then with your partner, is this something that you will not do again? Is this something that we can work out? So you have to accept that. And the thing is, should you forget that information? Should you forget what has happened to you? Because a lot of people, they want to move forward in their relationship. They may want to forget about what happened. So for example, cheating, right? They'll try to forget about it. But is that healthy to forget about that betrayal? Is it healthy? So we're going to talk about forgiveness, right? Versus just straight up forgetting or trying to forget, right? Let me see. I see the chat going up. PLJ says forgiveness is the key to healing. I agree. I mean, if you are going to move on with your relationship, you have to try to forgive that person. And forgiveness is for you, for you to have that peace, that inner peace. And let's talk about that forgetting. No, forgetting about it, how can you forget about a betrayal? No, and for you to try to forget about it, it's not really healthy, I think, because guess what? You're just suppressing all that hurt and not really dealing with it on an emotional level, right? And that, I think, does not pan out well in the end, right? You trying to forgive something without trying to address the real issue, right? That's not good. So don't try to just forget, like, oh gosh, I'm just gonna forget it, or you try to push it behind the back of your mind, like, I don't even want to think about it. No, you have to, if you're going to move forward with your partner, you're going to have to accept what has happened and just learn to forgive. As PLJ Happy said, forgive. Aaron says, I believe it could never be the same because in time of disagreement, they mostly use it against you. Yes, That definitely happens a lot, Aaron. So again, with counseling and all of that, you'll get the right advice from that professional on how to handle that situation, right? That betrayal, so that you don't bring it up in future conversations or future disagreements. So I think that you should not just try to deal with it on your own, especially if it's something as big as cheating, for example. It's okay, to go to therapy, to go to counseling on how to handle these types of serious betrayal, especially if you guys both of you have to decide to be in that relationship, right? For you to forgive the other person, and for the person, your partner, to accept what they have done and say that I will not do it again. So it takes some serious counseling, right, to make sure it doesn't happen again. All right. Hi, Harleen Millwood. Hi, sis. Big up yourself. I'm just going through the chat right now. Hope I didn't. Oh, hi, Jackie Ross, my moderator. Big up yourself. Oh gosh, I have to scroll back up because I think I'm missing. Karen Flores said I've lied once or twice. What, your partner's lied once or twice, or you? Let me see. Cecile says yes, she would forgive. All right, so Nation says no, it's not healthy. PLJ says life experience are lessons to learn. You don't want to forget because the same issues may arise again. I agree with you, PLJ. Happy. Definitely not forget. You cannot just forget or push it. It will resurface, right? It will definitely resurface, and you may feel that the betrayal all over again, and you may have or develop trust issues, right? So you have to, if you decide that you want to stay in that relationship, you have to just let it out, move on from that betrayal, and just hope that it will never happen again. But you can't just bring it up every time you guys have an argument, right? That is not healthy. So again, you have to seek professional help to help you to get through those emotions so that they won't resurface over and over again. Give our sis some likes. Thank you, Nation. I tell them no. Double tap on the screen, guys. Double tap on the screen. Like up the live. PLJ says, Nation and Henry, yes, the idea is to learn and know how to deal with similar experiences. Aaron says betrayal is like putting a gun to my head and pulling the trigger. Hi, Bradley Jane. Bradley says he agree. Lucy says deception is a killer in any relationship. PLJ is telling Aaron Jesus faced betrayal like from Judas, and it did not end well for both parties. True, guys. So in the end, guys, the takeaway from this is, if you're going to forgive your partner who has betrayed you, you guys have to both agree, both wholeheartedly agree to seek help for that betrayal. Why did it happen? And to ensure that it never happens again. And while you must forgive the person, especially if you're going to stay in that relationship, forgetting, no. Do not suppress your emotions. Just let it out. Make sure that, we're going to start off with a clean slate, right? I may not forget about it, but I will know to live with it, right? And ensure that, yes, I've forgiven my partner and we can move forward in our relationship. But trying to forget about it and pushing it, suppressing that emotion is not really good, because it will resurface and you may build up, trust issues over and over. And, it's not healthy, And guess what, guys? Sometimes you may need to walk away. Sometimes the trust has been so broken, right? It cannot be saved, and it's okay for you to walk away at times. So it all depends on the both of you in your relationship, right? What you guys can handle. So yes, it's okay to walk away too if you guys cannot come to a resolution, right? It's yeah, so that can also be an option to walk away. Yes, as Nation, she said that's a no. So yes, if you can't forgive each other, you can't come to some type of a solution via professional counseling, therapy, whatever, or within yourselves, then it's okay to just accept it and just walk away. Walk away. Cecile, yes, Cecile, thank you. She said, please bring the likes up. Yes, please like up the live, guys. Aaron Barkley says, did it ever happen to you? No, not in terms of cheating, but betrayal comes in a lot, like friendships, right? Sometimes your friends betray you, or sometimes friendship, they just don't last, right? So sometimes you have to also leave that friendship alone. So yes, I have lost friends, girlfriends, because of betrayal. Not even, I don't know, people fall apart, right? People go, in their separate paths. So yeah, so it could be in friendships or anything else. Yeah. I see those hearts. So it's a big decision that we have to make, whether any type of betrayal, whether we can live with it with that person or walk away, right? It is something that you gotta live with within yourself. And let's talk about, let me see, PLJ, she says, Jackie Gross, betrayal has its levels. Some cannot be reconciled. Yep. And the parties involved should walk away. Yep, definitely, like I stated, sometimes that trust is so broken, It doesn't make sense to try to even save it. And that is okay, because at the end of the day, you want a peace of mind, right? You want to be able to look in the mirror and not feel broken yourself, And sometimes, again, you guys, both of you have to be on the same page, right? You may want it, and this other person may be looking for an outlet to walk away from the relationship. So probably they don't even want it. That's why they betrayed you in the first place anyway. This is just their excuse, right? To get caught and to find a way to end it, without just, some people are just cowards. So sometimes it just doesn't work out, and it's okay. As long as you have your peace of mind, you can live with yourself, you feel good about yourself, then that's all that matters. All that matters. And relationships are so hard these days, guys, especially with social media. Can we talk about that? The popularity of social media. Do you guys find that your relationships are suffering because of the presence of social media? Everything is just out there. People have access to more people. And this can be any type of relationships, guys. Social media. Do you think that your relationship is much better, or is it worse because of the social media? Everybody, their lives are out there. They're posting their pictures, videos, They have access to more people from near and far, locally, internationally. How do you feel about social media and your relationship? That's another question to ask. Let me see what Aaron says. I hope you don't mind me saying that you have a beautiful smile. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Trust that is broken can't mend. Okay, Aaron. Have you ever been in a relationship yet, Aaron, where that trust has been broken and you seem like you would just walk away? Am I getting that correct? PLJ, that's a good saying. Yeah, Karen, I agree with PLJ. Happy as well. Yeah, what do you think about the presence of social media for those who are in relationships? Do you think that social media has put a strain on your relationship with your partner? Or relationships in general. It could be general relationships in general. I mean, with social media, we get to meet a lot more people, right? So this comes with the whole trust issue again. You have to be able to trust your partner, right? And we spoke about it a little bit last week. When we think about, say, going into our partner's phone and lurking, right? Your partner, your man or your woman puts their phone down and you can't wait to pick it up just to go through it. Like, that is not good, guys, because you will find what you are really looking for the most part. So save yourself the headache and heartbreak. Do not go through your partner's phone, right? Do you guys agree with me? Let me see who's that. Do you guys agree with me that we should not be going through our partner's phone, right? Your partner should go. I mean, some people have their phones open, and that's fine. But, you know, they should have that sense of, you know, privacy, right? Aaron says, I found a girl on social media. It didn't work. PLJ, I was here when the live started. Yes, with my children's mothers, Aaron says. Do you think you should be going through your partner's phone? Or is that saying that you don't trust your partner and you need to be looking in their phone? Is that a way of saying that you don't trust your partner, so you have to be looking? Or maybe you're just curious? Boundaries should always be set. I agree, PLJ. Happy. For me, my spouse uses my phone and I use his with no issues. Yes, couldn't find love again after that, Aaron. Oh, so sorry. Sometimes it's okay to stay single, you know, after, you know, just be with yourself, get to know yourself. Have that peace of mind with yourself, you know, heal first before you even try to put yourselves out there back, right? So it's okay to be with yourself, get to know yourself better, see what you will tolerate, what you won't tolerate, and that will prepare you to be a better person. Not saying that it was your fault, right? But to know, to have more confidence in yourself, just to look within yourself and say, this is what I want. This is what I will put out there, what I will give. This is what I will accept and not accept. You know, give yourself time to grow, to think, to regroup, right? So that you, when you come across another relationship, you will know what you want, right? So it's that time spent with yourself. And that's okay, right? You'll be a better person. You'll find that better person, right, in the future. So you'll be okay, Aaron. Karen says, no, I won't go to my boyfriends when I get older. Yeah, it's not good to go to. Let them have their moment of privacy. And yes, if you have your spouse, it's okay for him to use your phone and for you to use his phone. I think that's fine. as PLJ Happy says. But yeah, everyone should have their privacy. I mean, most women, they'll just have their phones open because, they have nothing to hide. But a lot of the times, some of the men, they may have something to hide, right? Some of them. So they won't want you to go in their phone. And them say, the saying is, you go looking, you're going to find something that you really probably don't want to see. I mean, why give yourself that headache? And it all boils down to trust, 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 trust. That's what it boils down to. You got to trust your partner, right? Oh, you have 5% battery left, Karen. Well, thank you for joining the live. I'm happy that you were able to join us and participate in our discussion. I will see you. Go ahead and charge your phone before it completely dies. Have a good night, Karen. Hi, Valerie Douglas. Hi, sis. Valerie says, Planka sister, nice. Planka sister, nice. Thank you, Valerie. Arlene Mills. Oh, Jackie, how are you, Jacqueline Ellis? Big up yourself. I didn't even see you. Oh, she says good evening, First Lady D. Thank you, sis. Big up yourself. Lucy said I'm married for 34 years in June. Happy anniversary when it comes. Got married in my 20s. We never locked phone. Yeah, back in the days, the phones didn't have that lock feature, but now these new phones here now, you have that lock feature. So, but that's good. Lucy, you're a good example for, us, those long-term marriages and relationships. Yeah, but again, it all boils down to trust. And if your partner have a lock on their phone, if you have a lock on your phone, it's okay. And everyone is entitled to their level of, privacy. Right? So don't try to go lurking and looking. All right? So you got to trust your partner. You're in a relationship, you're in it. So trust, you have to have trust. Who wants to be constantly looking over your backs or having to be on edge, right? No one wants to be living like that. Do you want to live like that? No. Feeling unhappy, feeling insecure, feeling some type of jealousy. I mean, no. You want to feel happy and secure in your relationships. So yeah, we need to remove those bad habits and bad thoughts, right? After all, the aim is to live a great, happy life, right? Whether you're in a relationship or if you choose to be single, which is quite fine as well, all right? So relationships, you don't have to be in a relationship to feel happy. So don't let anyone make you feel like if you're not in a relationship that something is wrong, right? Wrong with you. No. Sometimes you just need to take some time to yourself, right? And it's okay to sit and get to know yourself better so that you are more prepared when that right person comes along, right? And just sweep you off your feet when you least imagine it. Lucy says having a peace of mind is great. Most definitely. That's the aim, right? For us to have peace. You know what peace feels like? Sometimes you're in relationships and there is no peace. It's just constant war and contentment and all of that, You have to have peace. Peace, man. Peace. Peace goes a long way. Let me see, read the comments. So again, like up the live, guys. Double tap on that screen. I hope I didn't miss anyone's comment or miss anyone joining the live, the chat. Let I'm just reading through the comment section here. You guys see I have my hair up. Normally my hair is down, but I said let me just put it up today. Put it up in a ponytail. It's raining outside, guys. Raining cats and dogs all morning. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you. She says very nice. Yeah, I normally wear my hair out. My signature look. But oh, hi, Clint Taylor. He says you're so beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, I normally have my hair out, but I said let me put it up. Let me put it up today. So what do you guys think about the social media presence? Do you think that that affects your relationships? And these gamer men now, these men are into their little video games. Do you have a man like that? Like just always into those PlayStations or whatever other game that they are in now. Just into those games. I couldn't imagine that. It's just all day long. Well, I can't imagine that, but yeah, some men all day long, they're just on their games. Like you feel like there's no time for you, right? The games are just consuming them. PLJ Happy says people are too consumed with social media to their own detriment. I agree, PLJ Happy. I agree because people are so into their phones nowadays. It's like they can't go a second without their phones in their hands. As soon as they wake up, it's the phone. That's the first thing they grab for, the phone. Every little minute of their spare time, their free time, they're on the phones. And, it's like they're on social media or they're texting. It's like no one is really like socializing anymore, like being in that physical space with each other. It's just everything is just the phone, and the phone, can become the devil's playground depending on which app you're on and what you use your phone for, right? I like being in your company. I feel so blessed. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Yeah, so people, you're just consumed with being on their phones that you can't get anything done. And people are not going out and actually like speaking and having conversations anymore. It's like we've become a society where people don't even know how to socialize. Like when you get in front of each other, they don't even know what to talk or how to relate with each other because everything is just typing, We need to get out, and our children are becoming like that too. They don't go outside anymore to go play with the neighbors, the children in the neighborhood. Like everybody's just on their devices. That's not good. That's why everybody wear glasses now, Everybody's becoming blind. Thank you, Clint. Thank you. Yeah. Lucy said it's peaceful space. Yeah, it's like everyone is so consumed with social media. I mean, social media is good, like if you have your businesses or if you have your pages, you're advertising your business and you're making your money. Yes, you got to make them coins, right, in order to survive and live. And it's also good for networking and meeting people, right, just like us here, right? This is our little space here where we get to come on, especially on a Saturday for Sister Saturday, and we interact. And my Planka sisters, we've been with each other, a lot of us, for the past 6 years. Yeah, this month is 6 years. Oh, but the anniversaries about to come up. Auntie anniversary with Planka Boss. Yes. The 6-year anniversary this month. So yes, 6 years. Can you imagine, guys? Oh my gosh, we've been interacting in the chat with each other every day. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of years, guys. A lot of us have met each other through the different meetings and all that stuff with the auntie. So yes, so we've been talking and everything. So it's, it has its good and positives and everything. We get to meet new people. We have become sisters and brothers, which is awesome. We get to meet a lot of people. So it's not all that bad. It's just how we deal with it. But yeah, whatever we make of it. Aaron says, big up Jamaica. Yeah, big up Jamaica every time. I always rep my country. Always. Yes. Big up Jamaica straight. Yes. We'll look about to Talawa. Just reading the chat here. Yeah, so, so it's all what you make of it, guys, of social media. And again, if we're in a strong relationship, nothing will break it. And even if you go through bumps and roadblocks, if you guys love each other and want to be with each other, you will work it out, work on it. And sometimes if it doesn't work out, it's just okay to walk away peacefully, right? Peacefully. And go on about your life. And that's okay. That is okay as well. Yes, Aaron, sweet, sweet Jamaica. Lucy said, put God first always and pray for that special person. Yes. Prayer, prayer, prayer. Praying, having that faith. That faith, having that faith. Definitely. Cecile says, so true, sis. Clint is asking if I'm a minister. Why? Because of the First Lady name? No, I'm not a minister, Clint. Aaron asks, have you ever been to Trinidad? No, I've never been to Trinidad. Have you? I would love to go to Trinidad. It's a part of the Caribbean, so I would love to, but no, I haven't been there. But I do have Trinidadian friends. But no, Clint, I'm not a minister. I'm not into, I'm just First Lady. And yeah, I'm not a pastor's wife. It's First Lady like Michelle Obama, that type of First Lady. That's what I always tell people. I said, no, I wouldn't want to be a pastor's wife either. That's what they call the pastor's wife, First Lady. But yeah, no. And that's the response I always give everyone. So yeah, just to differentiate. Oh, you're from Trinidad, Aaron? Okay, nice to meet you. You make a good First Lady, though. Well, yes, I do. But just not the First Lady in the church. But yeah. Yes, Clint, but thank you. Well, thank you, Lucy. Lucy says you are naturally beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So guys, if you're just coming in, please double tap on the screen, like up the live. It's your girl, First Lady Davidson. We're here, Sizzling Saturdays. We're here on a Saturday, just talking, right, with each other. You sound so inspiring. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Thank you. I mean, I try. You have to put out positive energy out there, and that's my belief, right? You think positive, and of course we're going to come across difficulties, we're going to come across challenges, right? because that's life. You know, what's life without challenges and difficulties? We would love to live in a perfect world, but unfortunately, that's not how it is. So when we come across obstacles and forces that are against us, we just have to persevere. We have to push through. And growing up in Jamaica, we know about perseverance. We know about resilience. We know about endurance. You know, we know about never giving up. And we have that attitude where we think positive, right? We are winners. The society that we're living in today, I don't know, these children, I sometimes wish, right? Like they get so much. I sometimes wish, right, that they lived in a world where we grew up in. Well, especially for us Jamaicans that were in Jamaica when we were younger. You know, the hardships. It's, I don't know. These kids, I think they just have it easy. So they just think that everything is easy. Like whatever they want, they should get. And if they don't get it, then they start sulking, or they don't know how to manage their feelings, or they feel entitled at times, right? Or they feel like if they don't get something, whether from their parent, like it's the end of the world. No, you know, you have to learn to just being grateful, right? Learn gratitude, learn to be humble, right? And learn that, you know, you have to work hard. You have to work hard for what you want, right? Work hard for what you want. And again, show gratitude towards your parents, show gratitude towards those around you, you know, and not have that entitlement spirit like, you know, you have to give me this. No, not necessarily, right? Especially things that are wants, right? They're not needs. You don't need a phone sometimes, for example, right? And if you don't get a phone, don't feel like, oh, my parent don't love me, or, well, my friend has a phone, why can't I get a phone? Like, and they just complain, you know, or they feel like they should just get everything. No, it doesn't work that way. So I wish they could see some hardships, right? So that they can appreciate and be okay with not having everything, and knowing that, you know, you need to work hard and not giving up so easily, right? Just work hard and of course endure. And as Jamaicans, we are winners. We're winners. Come on. We're a little tiny dot on the map and everyone knows us. Yeah, because once we step into place, we're not gonna see our presence, yeah, because we got it like that, yes. Again, we look about to Talawa. Oh, hi, Alexia. Big up yourself, sis. Big up, big up, big up, big up. We can feel it. Very positive. Thank you, Lucy. And Erin said those were the best days. I'm telling you. I mean, I love my childhood. I loved it. And it makes me appreciate, you know, life better, appreciate where I'm coming from and where I'm at today. You know, you look back at things, I'm like, oh gosh, I saw, you know, you just feel good, you know, and I wish these children, you know, get to see that part, you know. But yeah, we just hope and pray, you know, that they see what we do as parents and that they appreciate our efforts, you know, and they become productive and well-rounded members of society. But most of all, they are individuals, right? So reach their fullest potential, whatever that may be, because everyone is different, right? So everyone's path will be different. So it all depends on that individual. All right. So some maybe, you know, mediocre, some maybe in the middle, some may be high. So, you know, it just based on that individual. But as long as they push through, persevere, they do their best, right? Do their best and be positive in what they do and confident in themselves, right? That's all we ask for with our children, right? Our future generation and everybody else that are present in this world. Yep. Truly. Yep. Aaron, truly. Aaron says, do I have any kids of your own? Yes, I do. I have twins, a boy and a girl. A boy and a girl. Yes, I do. And I have a lot more of the kids. But yeah, I have 2 kids. Yep. One shot deal. So again, guys, you are so blessed. Thank you, Lucy. Yeah. Thank you. Am I a Gemini? Aaron? No, I'm not a Gemini. I'm actually a Capricorn. I heard about those Geminis, but yeah, I'm not a Gemini. I'm a Capricorn. Capricorn. I'm the goat. The goat. So yes, Capricorn, December 28th. Big up yourself, sister Giselle. Hi, Giselle. She said, hey, my darling, FirstLady Davidson, everyone. Hi, Giselle. Big up yourself. You caught alive again. Big up yourself, sis. You know, Aaron, I'm a Capricorn. Capricorn queen. Do you guys believe in horoscopes? Some people do, some people don't. But most of the Capricorns I've met, so we have similar traits. Yeah. We have a lot of similarities. A lot of similar traits. Like we like being by ourselves. We are, I mean, what do you guys think about Capricorns? You are so blessed. Thank you, Aaron. Oh, you're a twin, Giselle? Oh, gosh. Oh, wow. Oh, brother or sister? Hi, Sky Thompson. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining the live. Remember to give the live a thumbs up, guys. Thumb up the live. Double tap on the screen. Double tap. Oh, that's you. You're on your daughter's phone, Cecile. Okay. You hear me? I say hello to you again, Sky Thompson. Oh gosh. Big up, Cecile. Yes, I wanted twins. I only have one baby. Oh, Lucy. I heard you, my sis. Yeah, twins are great. Yeah. Oh, Giselle. Oh no, it was a boy, but he passed away during birth. Oh, sorry to hear. Sorry to hear. Yeah, my twins, boy and a girl. I spoke about my twin story a little bit in one of my lives. Was it on my birthday live? I think so. Yeah, I think my birthday live. So yeah, if anybody wants to go back and rewatch it. Yeah. Yep. Twins, fraternal twins. Well, yeah, boy and a girl. So yeah, they are totally different. Oh, it's your first time connected with a Capricorn, Aaron. What are you? What sign are you, Aaron? Capricorns, we're nice people. I think, yeah, we're generally nice people. Generally nice people. Let's see. Hi, sis. Big up yourself, Karen Blair. She says, First Lady Davidson and team, good night. Giselle says, as you come in, double tap and click the like button. Give me a thumb up. Thanks. Honeybee22, big up yourself. What's up, sis? Hi, First Lady. Didn't know you were live. Moreover, Auntie soon come back. Okay, thumbs up the screen before you leave. Oh, Auntie's on. Oh, Masu, come over there. Getting so much energy from you. Thank you, Aaron. Big up yourself, Karen. Hi, sis. Hi again, Arlene. Big up, big up, big up. Big up yourself, Honeybee. We were over here talking about relationships, you know. Trust and forgiveness in relationships. Can a relationship truly recover after betrayal? And we were exploring the difference between forgiveness and forgetting about that betrayal in relationship. So we had a very interesting, great discussion here, right? So it all depends on what the two people in the relationship want, right? Whether they want to still be in that relationship, still forgive their partner for that betrayal. They need to put in the work, right? And this may take some professional help from therapy or counseling, or whether they really, you know, want to actually work it out with each other, right? And if it doesn't work out, then again, it's okay sometimes to walk away from that relationship just to have a peace of mind, right? And we spoke about forgiveness versus forgetting about the whole situation. And we said that it's not healthy to just try to push everything to the back of your mind and say, okay, I'm going to just forget what happened. No, that doesn't work. Suppressing your feelings and emotions. It's better for you to talk it out, right? Let it all out so that you can have that inner peace, right? With yourself. Karen says, yes, forgiveness is good, but you will never forget. Yeah, definitely. You'll never forget, right? Or even feel good in the relationship because it's already broken. Yeah, and that's where maybe outside therapy, professional help will have to come in place, right? Because especially if your partner betray you with cheating, right? Or even if a friend, a girlfriend, you know, a platonic friend betrays you, you know, it's hard to rebuild that trust. So you will have to want it because you're going to be looking over your shoulder and thinking, like, is that person being truthful? You know, there's always going to be that thing, but you just have to tell yourself, like, you know, if I am deciding to stay in this relationship, I just have to let it go, you know, for your own inner peace. Just let it go. If you have, you know, if you've stated that, you know, you're going to forgive the person and remain in that relationship, you just have to let it go, you know, even though it may be at the back of your mind. You don't want it to keep basically torturing you, right? Torturing yourself and reliving that situation. This is why you shouldn't suppress those feelings and say, you know what, I'm going to try to forget about that betrayal. It's okay to remember it, right? Remember it and have that healthy feeling of, you know, I'm just going to forgive that person and just let it go. Let it go, right? So these are all decisions that we have to think about and make for ourselves, you know, because forgiveness sometimes, most of the times, is not for that person, it's for you, right? For you to have that inner peace. And then again, sometimes you just have to let everything go and walk away if it just will not work out, because again, the two people will have to agree to, you know, start all over and make this work. So yes, guys, remember, Sky Thompson is our sister, our plank sister, Cecile Johnson. So when you see Sky Thompson, you guys know it's Cecile. All right, guys. Giselle say, I will not go to counseling. I will just let it go and move on. Period. Okay, y'all heard Giselle. She said no counseling. She's just gonna let it go. Move on. I'd rather let go and move on. Yeah, sometimes it's okay to be with yourself, you know, to just let it go. If it's too much of a burden that you're going to be always thinking about it, where the trust is just irretrievable broken, then yeah, sometimes we just have to walk away if it's just not worth it. If that betrayal is so strong, it's just not worth it sometimes, and it's okay to just walk away in order to have that peace of mind for both of you, right? Oh yes, I figured, Cecile, that you maybe are watching Auntie too on your other device. Big up yourself for staying. Let me see. Just looking and see. Just reading through the chat, guys. Yeah, guys. So yeah, I mean, relationship. It's always something, right? Relationship topics. I'm going both to Honeybee. Thank you, sisters, for staying out with your girl. Well, Auntie Lama Sue come off so we can go over there fully over Planka shop. You know we are Plankatarians, yes, for life. Yes, one done go one Planka boss. Yes, so Auntie, you're nice. Good up, Auntie. Oh, nice, Auntie. Um, oh, you're on the live too. You're on Auntie live too. Lucy. Oh, thank you, thank you for being here and staying on with me as well. Thank. What is Auntie talking about now? Must who come off and go over there. Sissy says, true sis, one boss lady. Yes, one plank boss, one done ago, never two. Yeah. Yes, honeybee said, first lady, you know we have to bless the Queens High. Yes, a big up Queens High School. Virtude et sapienza florit. May she flourish in her virtue and wisdom. Yes, that was our motto. Lucy said, we are family. Yes, we are family. Big up. Oh, hi, Sexy B. Big up yourself, sister. Sexy B says, blessings. How are you, sis? Thank you for joining the live, even though you come towards the end. But thank you, sister. Big up yourself. Double tap on that screen. Guys, yes, Queens High School for life. Queens. That's where I learned so much about just being a nice, sweet young lady. I love that school. Honeybee says, sexy bee with the fabulous house. Okay, sexy bee. Sexy bee with a fabulous house. Big up with Planka sisters, them. Yep, guys. So yes, guys, I'm going to leave the live now because I want to go by Planka shop. How long we been here? Yeah, a little over an hour. Thank you guys for joining the live. Make sure, say, if you guys haven't taken a sip of drink as yet, you know it's Saturday, it's raining outside, so you know we're gonna cozy up and everything and enjoy the little Korean, yeah, the blessings of the Lord. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Of course, we're going to be chatting up in the chatting Auntie's chat, you know, after we leave this live. Thank you guys for joining your girl, First Lady Davidson, here on Sizzling Saturday. Big up on yourself. Enjoy the rest of the work week. Yes, come next week. Even if some of you guys may have to work on the weekend. Thank you for always supporting your girl. Yes. Mrs. Sexy B, you motivate me to upgrade my house this summer. Oh, where's Sexy B show for us? Honeybee. So yes, guys, have a blessed night, and I will see you guys over there, over by Planka Shop. Have a blessed night, sis. Thank you, Cecile. Thank you, my sister. Before you leave, remember, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Like up the live, double tap on the screen and share me out. Spread the news. It's your girl, First Lady Davidson, and I am out. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a blessed night, sis. Love you for free. Thank you so much, Giselle. Love you for free too, sis. Big up on yourself. See you guys soon. Mwah. Mwah. Let me see. I see one more sexy beyond be funny thing. I'm still renovating downstairs. It's not finished. The chairs need to go up. Some ornaments to remove, etc. But thank you. Oh, you're doing spring cleaning, sexy B. Aaron says, when are you going to see me again? For sure next week Saturday for Sizzling Saturday. You know, so I'm always try if I say, oh my gosh, I'm gonna come on during the week. But that's going to be something that I really have to be devoted to. I don't know, but you're definitely going to see me Saturday. God spare my life. Next week Saturday. And you can go on and watch my previous lives, Aaron, and the rest of my content, my videos in the meantime. Aaron. Okay, thank you for joining the live, Aaron. I hope you have subscribed. But I'll definitely see you Saturday. But I need to try to make the effort to come on, you know, during the week. But we'll see, guys. We'll see. You know, your girl have a life outside of YouTube. Yes, Cecile, Sky Thompson. Remember the love connection. Yes, are you single? Oh yeah, Aaron, you're single, right? We're going to have our love connection segment, Aaron. If you are looking for a woman, yes, we will have our love connection. So I'm looking for a nice, decent, single, real single gentleman out there. We don't want a man who have him woman because yeah, we're not in a no matey thing. So if you are single, if you have a single guy friends, gonna miss you though. Or here, Aaron, if you have your single guy friends, we are looking for some eligible bachelors, right? And we are looking for decent people, you know. Yeah, we are trying to have our love connection segment where we're connecting singles, right, both men and female together to have a successful relationship. We want some decent professional men. We not deal with no booga yaga water down thing, you know. We are deal with some big man thing, all right. We have them one life purse, yeah. Have them profession, you know, bring a lot to the table, yes. All right, we're looking for those type of men. All right, again, I say single men. We don't want a man in no relationship because we're not sharing. Okay, we're not share. All right, so if you know of anyone who are single, tell them to come on over. All right, because we will have our love connection, and if you are single too, we will have our love connection segment soon. All right. Purse overflow, Giselle. Must. What broke pocket man I go? What broke pocket I go? No, we want a man with money and look good and smell good and all these things. Yes, ambitious, educated. Yes, because we are doing thing, you know. So we want the man them to be at least on our level. All right. Okay. All right. Sexy B say our two brothers. Okay, well if you have your night, you know, over here the planka girls, I'm nice, you know. You know, there's a lot of single planka women, okay. Only B said brap brap Giselle. Oh, Sexy B say yes, renovating my entire house, but some of the pieces haven't arrived. And you're telling her to try Galaxy Furniture. They have good stuff. Yeah, guys. So we are looking for some good, decent men for our love connection. And if any of you ladies are single, yeah, you know, you guys make yourselves available. All right, guys. So love connection will be coming soon. All right. Anyway, guys, see you guys soon over by Planka Shop. All right, big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. Thank you guys for joining the live as usual and supporting your girl, First Lady. I'm out. Bye bye. Bye, guys.